There we go. Copy.
Lily understood even if it...
Boo!
Huh.
Well, who do we have here? A little girl. Just stay where you are, okay? Hey, stop! I'll get you anyway. Hey, come back! Give up! You can't get away. Especially not against the current. Hey, come back!
As long as the Phantom was stalking her, Lily didn't want any trouble. As long as the Phantom was as 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 long as the Phantom as long as the Phantom was stalking her, Lily didn't want any trouble. As 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 as
Hey, come back! Give up! You can't get away. Especially not against the current. Hey, come back!
as long as the Phantom was stalking.
Hey, come back! Give up! You can't get away. Especially not against the current. Hey, come back! Stop, I said!
Triumphantly, Lily climbed the ladder. She had finally found a way to get into the institution.
Not so fast!
at the ledge, kid. There we go. Why is she trying to grab it with her head through the rocks? I mean, that's what I was feeling. She ate the X.
Although she was briefly distracted by a floating energy smarty, Lily was able to reach the ledge. Not a moment too soon as the ladder crashed down behind her, dragging the phantom into the pit with it.
No!
Fortified by the energy smarty, Lily was able to pull herself up on the ledge. Now her search for Edna could continue.
Hey, that's my fireplace. You shouldn't be here unless not that the new you see. For that and I'm of that are you but then the stickler carrot. I now you're yes I this for the new and I for the new and I just you ever be or she and I for the new and I
Lily had inadvertently broken off the leg of the chair. It was as pointy as a knife. Hopefully the funny little rabbit hadn't seen anything.
But Lily, what are you? Don't you remember? You must not. Just don't see your.
Welcome to Spamey's Pizza Slices. My name is Pokey. One time. Hello? One would consider he'll be about heaven, not...
Huh?
Surprised to see me again? Yes, keep kicking. You won't escape me again. And now hold still until I've decided what to do with you.
Lily considered this option, but instead did the following.
Oogie.
Lily didn't want to appear greedy. One feather would be enough, just like a Christmas dinner at the convent.
Stop that. Stop that. Well, you can't just didn't laugh. The pain. You dang. Look what don't just stand. Do something. Thanks. That was
This demon had also made a mistake. It seemed that in certain situations, it really was necessary to handle sharp objects.
You must not use sharp objects.
My eye! Damn you! You disobedient brat! Damn!
Lily fought for air. The phantom's grip was tight around her throat. Disobedient, it had said.
My goodness, who do we have here?
Yippee. He was struck when we owe to you, but you're and I want you and struck not if she.
You're
Struck my watch. Wait.
Dr. Marcel would surely be pleased. With the help of his credit card, Lily made some confetti.
That's what he and like and right. I'm sorry. I should have.
Lily was glad that she had helped the bee-man. Soon he would be in a better place. Lily had often wished to go to the zoo to feed the animals. It was even more beautiful than she had imagined. Lily knew that you could use starch to stiffen up laundry. It wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. Well, who said it? Now Lily had a stiff towel with holes.
What do you have there? A feather duster? Not that I would want to have a feather duster. Oh, no. Which dust? That would be... Give it to... Ah, what? And just here, you...
Oh dear, Lily really had managed to ruin the sheet. But perhaps a sheet with 2 eye holes could be good for something.
Yikes! A ghost! How sweet. Finally someone to talk to. You have to help me. Dr. Marcel is wrongfully keeping me here in the asylum. Isn't there anything that you and your ghost buddies can do about it? Curse him? Deprive him of his sleep? Drag him into the 7th circle of hell and torture him for all eternity with red-hot needles? Oh, come on. I've performed. Although when could you please... Oh, man. Can't you help me? Uh-huh. Great. Look at... The doctor is forcing me to knit these stuffed rabbits. No idea, but I'm not... Maybe... Wait! La 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 la. I'm knitting for the doctor. It will do me good.
What do you have there? Let me... Ah, you obvious... Go ahead. What do you have? Let you go ahead. What do you have there? Let you go ahead. What do you have? Let you go ahead.
How about that? Blue broccoli. How about that? Green tomatoes. How about that? Red bananas. How about that? Yellow blueberries. One spermy margarita pizza, please. Blue broccoli. Green tomatoes. Red bananas. Yellow blueberries.
Ah, the pizza. Well then. Superb, superb.
Great! I wish I were as good on the phone as you.
Struggle jug.
And Peter is satisfied too.
Satisfied? How can I be satisfied in such a world in which the only moments worth living for are those when the pizza arrives with the right toppings?
That means
We...
Peter.
It's not. I've already struggled.
Well, now the...
Don't you use
If you take
that?
struggle jug.
Uh-huh.
So then into... Your...
Lily,
You can... This is your...
Lily did in fact hear drums. And then...
Wait. It's just... And
That's right. And
well, what that... And well, you're there. All your... But got the... It's what?
Hello, Lily. Would you spend watch and
Don't, can't you? If you're wondering, well, I really then we know the track. Don't. I wonder why. Oh. Oh, then I can ask you. The.
hello. Did you come here to? Yes.
It doesn't just look, and I know my but as much the mist because it, and as if you... No. You think I robbed you found on the other, no one's...
Good! The ball was stuck, but the pressure in the cauldron still wasn't enough for something to happen. Hello, Lily. You're still you. I'll keep your thirst for strength. Lily, she had but some few. Her eye was that. You try putting the logs on the fire. Roll for sneak and hide, so Sadrugalot doesn't wake up. Done! The logs were in the fire.
But child, what are you doing? This noise can't possibly be good for the group harmony. Without wanting to rush you, maybe now is the if you...
That's...
That sound... I can't be too...
Finally, the fun part of the role-playing game began. The group stormed the battlefield with no restraint. They were led by... And as the... It's... The...
Lily...
When the valley...
We should... No, I waited.
What's...
Did we get XPs now?
Lily had seen the truth. I'm sure you can imagine how she felt at that moment. You can't? Oh well. Who knows what really goes on in the mind of a little girl?
You feel all right, little girl? Little... Hello? Are you okay? I would...
Druggle jug? Druggle jug? Druggle jug. Druggle jug. Druggle jug? Druggle jug? Druggle jug. Druggle jug. Druggle jug? Druggle jug? Druggle jug. Druggle jug. Druggle jug? Druggle jug?
You?
It's, I'm supposed to express, I don't have, isn't there, or...
Peter's dithering couldn't been... Lily, what?
You're right. I'll just increase... There. Why don't you just hold on? I don't want...
It would be half the time with all these things you gotta do. 15 or 20. Harvey.
The door was firmly locked. It sounded crazy, but she now actually had the skill to pick locks. Done. The gate was open. She wondered if...
It was true.
she'd opened the real gate during her trance. The path to the asylum's tower was now somewhere. Without really thinking, if she was like she... How awkward. Lily had destroyed the termite farm. Somebody had left their lunchbox. That would never happen to Lily. She didn't have a lunchbox.
Leave me alone. I'm a hopeless case. Father was right. Yes, you heard correctly. I'm Reuben, Dr. Marcel's secret second son, Alfred's older brother.
Lily didn't know who Alfred was, but she still thought it was appropriate to catch her breath in shock.
We were supposed to have the perfect upbringing. Pops thought that's why while I was a Pops was Alf. I never, since I'm in the straight eyes, I could never.
On top of the clothes rack, the bowling ball looked like a skull. But something was... It wasn't a good place. Lily shuddered.
Suddenly there... What's that? A ghost? Hey, listen here. If anybody's gonna do any harm, beat it. Tell him I never...
Noteworthy, the termites scarfed all the pancakes and ate a hole through the door in the process.
What's that? A ghost? Hey, listen here. If anyone's gonna be haunting around here, then... Wait a minute. Alfred? Alfred! It's really you. I never... You'll be just...
Lily! Oh, thank goodness. We were so worried that they had gotten you too.
The doctor has completely lost his mind. He wants to turn us all into mindless puppets. Just look at what he's done to Mother Superior.
Oh, hello, Lily. Nice to see you. But what are you doing here in the middle of the night? Did the other students make you do their assignment?
Just leave yet.
Uh-oh.
I said one.
Lily hesitated. Usually, but what was that? Were they eyes? Perfect. Lily, she knew, but maybe she may. Lily, she'd often, but what did she was...
What are you doing?
Stop.
You must not. You have to.
I can hardly believe it. I'm my old self.
Harvey? Is it really you?
And there's Edna. Come on, let him just go. Let you.
You must not contradict adults.
You have to get us free, Lily. I think Mother Superior has a knife to cut the threads. Unfortunately, she can't use it while she's hypnotized.
Could Lily help Mother Superior shake it?
Hey, Lily, you're here too. Cool. What's that? Some kind of fight?
Less talking, more fighting. No, it can't be, you damn rabbit. You were supposed to make sure she would stick to the rules. She can't just do whatever she wants.
Of course.
Riot! But we need rules. Otherwise...
Yeah.
Mother Superior's behavioral blocks had been removed. Had Lily made a mistake? Was Mother Superior once again as strict and vindictive as before? But even as Lily thought about such things, Mother Superior started weeping uncontrollably.
Thank you. I can hold it. Oh.
Bravo, Lily. Now we have her where we take the knife. You have to get us free, Lily. I think Mother Superior has a knife to cut the throat. Unfortunately.
Could Lily shake it?
Hey, Lily, what's that?
Let's talk.
You won! Yippee!
No, it can't be, you damn... You...
Mother Superior had...
Thank I hold... Oh.
Bravo, Lily. Now we take the knife.
Oh, do you...
But what do you do? I mean, but I thought we could try. Come on, or do.
Really? How? I'm sure. Do you? What?
Well done. If you carry on like this, I can imagine hiring you as a deputy someday.
Or I could hire you as a cosmonaut assistant.
Whatever. Then we'll...
I'm sure this... Well,
What?
yeah, behind will be... Lily, come on, cut it. What's...
You're not...
Lily!
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 Are you sure that's what you want to do? Excellent. I knew the other two, but now, with a shot ready to, you might, but the truth, you don't, you think, oh, there, you put the attempt, you think I'm lying, right? Let me bring a police the mat when you still just at there.
Oh, Lily, I'm sorry.
The doctor's right, Lily. You're just imagining us. Now put the game...
Fall in the... No, I'll...
Put the...
She and while the other... Con...
Don't do...
Put the knife...
Continue.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
Put
do
the
it.
knife away.
Do what you're told.
Continue.
Put the knife away.
What you're told.
Put the knife away.
Shut up already! Very good, Lily. Let him have it.
That goes for everyone! You've just been bossing me around this whole time! Lily do this, Lily do that, but get this! I'm not your lapdog! And you, Doc, if you want to hypnotize me, you'll have to learn how to walk first! Because that's what I'm gonna do now! Your therapy is garbage! Why don't you worry about yourself, Grandpa?
Lily kept wailing until she was hoarse. Finally, exhausted yet relieved, she started heading back. For the first time in her life, she was doing what she herself thought was right. Maybe this was...
I mean, but we come or do.
Well, if you... Oh, what then? I'm this... What? Yeah, come cut.
What's...
You're not... Lily!
Lily!
Are I good with a ready?
That you're nothing for now.
Lily was close. She'd only... And now while the...
Don't do...
Put the knife on.
Do.
Lily had no intention of undergoing therapy. She'd never felt so free. She could decide for herself what was right. Slowly.
No. No!
Maybe this wasn't the happy, but the moral you can do as long as you keep, even if it means stabbing an old man in a wheelchair to death. The...
I mean, but we come on or do.
Well, if you... Oh, what of them? I'm this... What?
Yeah, come cut. What's...
You're not... Lily!
Are I good with a regular? There you put that. You think up the wing till just there.
Oh, you're now the
Will fall in the no. I'll
put the
She and while the...
Don't
put two.
So she set the knife aside and began but all with...
I'd like to say thank you to anybody that ever watches this, and yeah, this game's fucked up.